A warm welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Riley Sagwe. Imagine a world where cars didn't run on fuel but were as easy to charge as your cell phone. Introducing the new Nissan Leaf.
Of all the gadgets I've ever reviewed, this must be my favorite, if you can call a car a gadget. This is the Nissan Leaf, the first all-electric car available commercially in Africa. The real revolution here is that you charge this car at home. You plug it into a power point in your own home, in your garage if you have a power point there, and you charge it overnight for about 8 hours. And for that, you get about 150 kilometers range. So it's not intended for long trips, but great for riding around town. And you also have emergency charging points if you suddenly feel you're going to be running out of power before you get back home again. Right now, those power points are at McCarthy dealerships, and there's usually one within about 10 kilometers or so if you're driving around the Johannesburg area, where it takes about half an hour for a quick charge if you need to charge in a hurry before you can get home. Eventually, you'll have these charging points all over the country, and eventually you'll have electric cars from other manufacturers as well driving around the country. Let's have a look inside. What I love about this car is all the gadgetry built into it. For example, the information panel, which can display anything from maps to trip information to the rear view scene when you're reversing. So right now, for example, it's displaying energy usage, and it tells me how many kilometers I have in terms of estimated range, but also what impact it will have if I turn on the air conditioner, or what in civilized circles they call climate control. But what's great is that it tells me exactly what impact that kind of thing will have. Of course, the faster you drive, or the more stop-start and jerkily you drive, the less range you'll have as well. And the more economically you drive, and the more, you could call it eco-sensitively you drive, the longer your range will be. I just want to show you what happens when I go into reverse. I have a camera telling me what's behind me, showing me what's behind me, but also illustrating the danger zones. If I reverse in a particular way, or if I get too close to something, it turns red and tells me I'm going to hit it. Where it's orange, that's kind of my safe zone at the moment. Here's one of the coolest things about the information screen. It opens up, and here you have a little opening for an SD card that contains your mapping information. So once your map is out of date, or you want to update it, you can plug this into a computer and download the latest maps from the internet, as opposed to relying, as cars used to, on the mapping that you're stuck with on your navigational system in the car.
How's it? This is Zion, and you are watching Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're one of those people who are constantly on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. New beginnings for the city of Joburg. Metrobus has recently added 70 new buses to their fleet, which will help to enhance their world-class African city status.
The city of Joburg and Metrobus have launched a new fleet of buses that will run on compressed natural gas and diesel.
We've got 30 additional refurbished buses in which we have sorted out the engine, the chassis, the body, the chairs. It looks new. We've actually placed an order for 190 buses, but today in this depot we've got 30 buses, and others will be coming in on a day-to-day basis. So in total, by next year, we'll have 190 new buses that will be available to the people of Johannesburg.
These buses are now converted to dual fuel. So there's a dual engine, and we have got compressed natural gas cylinders. We've just launched the first station at Metrobus Mill Park Depot. And then we've got a relationship with C-Track. We've got a system where we can monitor bus drivers, the behavior. We can monitor where the bus is and how the bus is operating. So the technology is also backing up the new buses that has come onto stream now.
In order to ensure an improved adequate service delivery for commuters, the drivers will be going for more training.
Our bus drivers are, as we speak, going through a continuous retraining, and that retraining will continue every year so that everybody has got a refresher around how to manage the buses. And our drivers are very pleased, those that have gone through the training, and it's going to be happening all the time.
Mayor Pakstau puts emphasis on the conversion of public transport to dual fuel, as this will contribute to the creation of local jobs.
We're talking to the Ravaya service providers to be able to convert their fleet into dual fuel systems. It's also important to acknowledge that in fact the taxi industry have been pioneers in terms of ensuring the conversion into dual fuel systems and having biogas and compressed natural gas as a substitute. And the evidence is there that it works. It's actually cheaper. Not only is it cheaper, it's also clean.
The city wanted buses that would contribute to clean air and the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, making a positive and meaningful contribution in the fight against climate change. I'm Butumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Fortune Shawalala and you're watching Joburg Today.
The University of Johannesburg's Ilanga solar car, a collaboration between students and lecturers, saw it drive through 4,000 kilometers, 3 countries, and relying solely on the sun.
The car is part of our UJ Energy Movement program, which gives us a platform to connect with the community, go out on the African Solar Drive, meet people, go visit other universities, and all of that around technology innovation in the green, sustainable space.
And it's an exciting platform to promote what we're doing and get people excited about new initiatives.
I'm sure congratulations is in order. How long did it take you guys to make this car?
To make it took quite a while. It was about 1.5 years of designing and manufacturing, because we're students, so the guys that have been involved, we're working with carbon fiber and things like that they don't really know how to work with. So we get to connect with industry and learn how to do it, which is quite nice.
The name is Ilanga 2. What is the significance behind this name?
Well, Ilanga is sun in Zulu. For obvious reasons, a solar car from Africa needs to have an African name.
Sure.
So it is our platform to promote technology innovation and STEM education.
I must say I was quite blown away when I actually saw a picture of the car. It looks more like a space shuttle.
Yeah, it's designed to be quite unique. It's designed to be aerodynamic.
And there are no wheels.
There are wheels.
How does it move?
It doesn't hover, I promise, but it's designed to be a normal car. It's got headlights, brake lights. You can take it to the shops if you like.
It just looks like it's flying.
Tell us how it works technically.
Well, technically, we've got our solar panels across the top, which are 35.5% efficient cells. So if anyone knows anything about panels, those are the most advanced panels you get. So we're quite proud to have that. And then we've got our battery system, which is lithium-ion batteries like you have in your cell phone. And then we've got very advanced electric motors that also run the car. So it's a whole energy balance system that we have. When we're driving, we're monitoring the weather and all of that as well. So it's quite a feat to put it together and to drive it efficiently.
Is it marketable?
I think so. It's definitely marketable. It's something for the future. One day we might have solar cars driving around.
Sure, one day. Right now, infrastructure does not support electric cars, unfortunately, in terms of electricity constraints in the country.
Well, as soon as you start doing solar-powered carports, then every electric vehicle becomes a solar car. So
awesome.
There are options and solutions out there.
And as a start, it makes a great city car.
Yeah. It is.
For short distances.
Sure. And it's a platform as well. I mean, it's to test this type of technology, like Nikki mentioned, a solar-powered carport. That's something that we can develop based on what we've learned on building the car. So there's many spin-offs in what we're doing.
We had the Nissan Leaf, the first to enter the market. How is this one different?
Well, it's much more efficient. We don't plug into the grid at all. We can drive about 140 k's an hour with the car, so it's designed to cruise. It's designed to go quite nicely. It's not built for comfort, I will be honest. It's race built at this stage, but we're working on that. But it's a unique platform because we test the best of the best on the car. We use 3D printing technology and you name it to put this car together.
So where to from here?
At the university, we use the car to drive other research and inspire other research groups to participate. So it's actually become a bit of a platform for multidisciplinary interaction. So there's quite a few other spin-offs, especially in the green economy, creating jobs, entrepreneurship that plugs into the system, which is the solar car.
I'm Lisa Raleigh and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that brings us to the close of today's show, but be sure to check out our playlist to see what's happening in and around your beautiful city. That's it from me, Riley. I leave you with Just Ginger, Bright Lights.
Back in ETV.
You can only find the great white light when you're not looking, and you should only look when you're willing to see what's surrounding you. Please come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, when you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. And yet you find another lover, baby. You can wait patiently, and you will see there is love in your heart. Come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, if you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you are. You can take control again when you see through who you are.